The water for y'all tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all watching. If you like this content, make sure you leave a thumbs up in this video to let us know. And listen, man, while you at it, if you like seeing content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We answering all your questions, like why did God allow blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to go into slavery? Or why are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the #1 people mistreated because of their race? Or even, how could God let innocent people die? Well, we answer all that. Questions that your Christian pastor would never answer. And we get it straight out the Bible, man. It's been right in front of our face for thousands of years. We're going to give you the truth, man, because the ISUPK is the home of the truth. So look, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified every time we drop a video. Check this out, too. Hit this QR code right here. It's going to get you everything you need to contact the ISUPK near you. All right? Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. Barakatham to the brothers. And Yahweh Shema Thumb B'Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. We are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanan. Since 1969, we here teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. And we must come back to who we are, to our custom. And today starts our Sabbath service. So right there, we're going to start. La Yasha'ala, which means to Israel. Amajim, which means to stand. Punyan Hakodam, means face the east. So we're going to say the Lord's Prayer, our prayers in Hebrew, then we say it in the English. So y'all just repeat. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malawaka, Daba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Hasha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Ba'Shemayim, Nathalanaw, Lakam, Kaw, Yawam, Wasalat Lanaw, Kawawat Now, Kasalat Now, Kawawat Yanaw, Wala'ah, Dabayah Now, Badasayawan, Abal, Hawashanaw, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalatwat, Waha Allah, Wahata Parat, La Awal Lanyam. Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, now we're going to say the Hakak, which is the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shah, Baba Kasham, Nathan Lanaw, Hakak, Hakak, the Rapa'ah, Ka Michaela, the Ka Manawa, Hakak, Natahor, Ha Matazarani, Hakak, Lahakunyo, Hamati, Hakak, Al Rakawat, Ha Tama'alu, the Goshen, B'Shem Yahweh Shah, the Water Amen. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. We're going to read the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha'ala, Wahabayat, Sapari, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Dawala Aman. And what we just said in the English, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Now we're going to say Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azari, Ma'am, Yahweh, Asha, Shabayam, Wa'aratazah, Ayatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yam Yak, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Abalaya Allah, Yahweh, Yashamar, Markara, Yashamar, Atnapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaaka, Wabawa'aka, Mai'ai, Wa'ad, Awalum. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hill. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. We're going to read Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayu, Al Damiyah Lakat, Al Dakarash, Wa Al Dashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yapyaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Ya'arad Yamu, Sawadah, Wayata, Ya'atazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amaru, Lakawa, Wanakatyadum, Magayu, Wala'ah, Yasakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa'ah Tazawa, Laba, Yakatwa, Al Yaku, Baryat, Yakarapwa, Ahayu, Adawam, Wa Yashama, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wa Hagari, Gabal, Wa Amawan, Wa Amalat, Palashat, Am Yashabyu, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Am, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Asha, Laham, Kamatyu, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayapyu, Banakal, Kwayashwa, Nashamawa, Ba'ayan, Dara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shamyatama, Nadayat Mawa, Ka'ara, Wakaza'abu, Wakazabat, Wakatazal, Mana'a, Ka, Natsaya, Kamwa, Ashar, Salaki, Amaru, Nayarash, no, Salaki, Nayara, no, Salaki, Naya, Rashad, Lanawa, Ike, Naawat, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shamyatamwa, Kagagla, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Kaash, Daba'ara, Ya'ara, Wa Kalahabu, Dalahat, Harayam, Khan, Daradapmo, Basa Araka, Wabasa, Wapaka, Daba'alam, Mala'a, Payaham, Kwalawan, Wayab Bakwashu, Shamka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Wayab Bahawa, Aya'ad, Waya Kapawa, Waya Abahu, Waya Da'awa, Waya Bahawa, Adayad, Waya Kapawa, Waya Abahu, oh Salatu, I'll read it again. Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawah, Labaka, Ayawan, Akab, Ha'aratazah. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O God, and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee, and lift up the head, they have said, Salaki, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacle of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kasan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Orel and Lezeid, yea, all their princes, as Zabah and as Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. Oh my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burning on wood, and as the flame setting the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. We're going to read the blessings in the Hebrew. Barak, Atah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Michael Allah, Wa Alahayim, Ma Tazab Ya'ah, Alawak Ya'an, Ha Alawak, Ha Sorani, Ha Quatayani, Ha Kayayani, Wa Ha Awatni, Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shah, the water, amen. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander Junior Hannah, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. Sar, which means to turn, to shop you may be seated. All right, we're gonna be going over Exodus. The ball. We're gonna be going over Exodus chapter 6, verse 12 to Exodus chapter 8, verse 1. We're gonna read it in the Hebrew, and then we're gonna read it in the English. Thank everybody that coming to the class. All right. I'll get there. Got a full house today. No sweat, no sign Christ for that though. All right, so we're gonna be going over. We're gonna read it in the Hebrew, and then we're gonna tell you what we read, break it down in the English, so you know what we read, which is what really was speaking in tongues is. It's not what's going on in a Christian church. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna read the first 7. I'm gonna read Exodus chapter 6, and I'm gonna read verse 12 to 18 in the Hebrew, and then we'll break it down in the English. Exodus chapter 6, verse 12 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Mashah, Lapunya, Yahweh, Laamar, Hana, Banya, Yasha'ala, La'ah, Mashah, Shemawa, Aliyah, Wa'ayak, Yashama, Naya, Para'ah, Wa'anaya, Hapatyam. Verse 13. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Allah, Mashah, Wa'allah, Aha, Rana, Salaka, Aharan, Waya, Tazawam, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa'al, Para'ah, Malak, Ma, Tazarium, Laha, Wa Tazaya'ah, Ata, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ma'ad Tazah, Ma Tazarium. Verse 14. Allah, Ra'ah, Shayah, Bayat, Abatma, Banya, Ra'awaban, Bakar, Yasha'ala, Ka, Nawaka, Wapa, Lawa'ah, Ka Taza, Run, Waka, Ramaya, Allah, Masha, Pakata, Ra'awaban. Verse 15. Wa Banya, Shama'un, Yama Wa'al, Wa Yamya, Wa'a, Wa Ahad, Waya Kanyan, Wa Tazakar, Washa Awala, Ban, Haka, Na Anayat, Alha, Masha Pakat, Shama'awan. Verse 16. Wa'alha, Shamawat, Banya, Lawya, Lata, Tama, Garashwan, Wa Kwahat, Wama Rawaya, Washanya, Kayaya, Lawyer, Shaba'a, Wa Shalashim, Wama Rata, Shanaha. Verse 17. Banya, Garashwan, Labanya, Wa Shama'aya, Lama Shapakatam. Verse 18. Wabanya, Kwahata, Maram, Waya Tazahar, Waka, Barawan, Wa'a, Zaya Allah, Wazanya, Ka Yaya, Kwahata, Shalash, Wa Shalasha, Wa Ma'ata, Shana. So now we're gonna read it what we just read in the Hebrew, and we're gonna read it in the English. So we're gonna read Exodus chapter 6, and we're gonna read all the way down from verse 12 to 18. So Exodus chapter 6, verse 12 in the English. And Moses spake before the Lord, saying, Behold, the children of Israel have not hearkened unto me. How then shall Pharaoh hear me, who am of uncircumcised lips? Verse 13. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, and gave them a charge unto the children of Israel, and unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, to bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Verse 14. These be the heads of their fathers' houses. And notice how I say the head of thy father's houses, because the man is the head of the house. You know, I know we've been in America so long where the woman the head, and it's hard for our people to understand you all of your father. The men will rule the house. All right. These be the heads of their father's houses, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Hanak and Palu, Hezron and Carmel. These be the families of Reuben. Verse 15. And the sons of Simeon, Jemuel and Jamin and Ohad and Jashin and Zahar and Shual, the son of a Canaanitish woman. These are the families of Simeon. Verse 16. And these are the names of the sons of Levi, according to their generation: Gershon and Kohat and Merari. And the years of the life of Levi were 137 years. Verse 17. The sons of Gershon, Libnah and Shema, according to their families. Verse 18. And the sons of Kohat, Amram and Azhar and Hebron and Uzziel. And the years of the life of Kohat were 133 years. So now we're going to go back into the Hebrew. We're going to read verse 19 to 25 in the Hebrew, and then we'll break it back down into the English. So Exodus chapter 6 and verse 19 in the Hebrew. Wabanya, Mararaya, Makalaya, Wama Washaya, Alaha, Masha Pakata, Ha Lawyer, Lata Lata Tama. Verse 20. Waya Kwaka. Amarama. Ata. Yawa Kabda. Tatatwa. Lawa. La'a Shaha. Watalata. Lawa. Ata. A Haran. Wa Ata. Masha. Washanya. Kaya. Amarama. Shaba'a. Washalashim. Washata. Shana. Verse 21. Wapanya. Ya Tazaharan. Kuraka. Wanapaga. Waza Karaya. Verse 22. Wapanya. Azaya'al. Maya. Sha'al. Watal. Tazapan. Wasatar. Ya. Verse 23. Waya Kwaka. Haran. Atam. Al-Laya Shabbat. Bat. Ashayanda. Akawat. Nakashawan. Lawa. La Asha. Wadala. Lawa. Ata. Nadaba. Wa'ata. Abaya. Wa'a Ata. A La Azor. Wa'ata. Ayatamor. Verse 24. Wabanya. Kwaruka. Asayar. Wa'a Kwana. Wa'a Ya'a Ya'asa. Allah. Masha. Kat. Hakwar. Katya. Verse 25. Wa'al Azor. Ban. Aran. Lakwaka. Lawa. Mabanwat. Pawat. Ya'al. Lawa. La'a. Sha'a. Wadalat. Lawa. Ata. Punyan. Kasa. Allah. Ra'asha. Abul. Halawayam. Lamash Pashatan. So now we're going to go to the English and break down what we just read. Exodus chapter 6, verse 19 to 25. Verse 19. And the sons of Marawah, Mahalah, and Mashah, these are the families of Levi according to their generations. Verse 20. And Amram took him Jochebed, his father's sister, to wife. And she bare him Aaron and Moses. And the years of the life of Amram were 137 years. Verse 21. And the sons of Azhar, Korah, and Nepheg, and Zikra. Verse 22. And the sons of Josiah, Mashael, and Elizaphan, and Zithra. Verse 23. And Aaron took him Elisheba, daughter of Aminadab, sisters of Naashan, to wife. And she bare him Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Adamar. Verse 24. And the sons of Korah, Asar, and Elkanah, and Abba Asaph, These are the families of the Kohites. The Kohites. So they would be Israelites, but they come from Korah, so they of the family. They'll call them the Kohites. You know, verse 25. And a lot of time you'll notice that in the scripture, that's like Elijah. Elijah was called the Tishbite, you know, but he comes from the family of Tishbite on that land wherever there. But he is an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? These speaking of the Israelites. Verse 25. And Eleazar, Aaron's son, took him one of the daughters of Putiel to wife, and she bare him Phinehas. These are the heads of the father of the Levites according to their families. So now we're going to go back into the Hebrew, and we're going to read verse Exodus chapter 6, verse 26, and we're going to read till chapter 7 and verse 2. So verse 26. Hawa'ah, Aharan, Wamashah, Ashar, Amar, Yahweh, Laham, Hawa, Tazayah, Ata, Banya, Yashala, Ma'ara, Tazah, Tazorian, Al, Tazaba'atam. Verse 27. Ham, Hamadabarium, Al, Para'ah, Malak, Matazarium, La, Wataza, Ya'ah, Ata, Banya, Yashala, Hawa'ah, Mashah, Wa'aharan. Verse 28. Wa Yaya, Bayawam, the bar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Ba'arataza, Matazarium. Verse 29. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amara, Anayah, Yahweh, the bar, Al, Paraha, Malak, Matazarium, Ata, Kal, Ashar, Anayah, the bar, Alayak. Verse 30. Wayamar, Mashah, Lapanya, Yahweh, Anah, Aniyah, Aralah, Shapatnim, Yashama, Alayah, Para'ah. Exodus chapter 7 and verse 1. Wa Ya'ah, Salaki, Wa Ya'amar, Yahweh, Al, Masah, Natah, the Yak, Allahayam, La Parah, Wa Aran, Akaya, Yahweh, Nabayaak. And verse 2 in the Hebrew. Ata, Databar, Akal, Ashar, Atazawa, Salaki, Atazah, Waka, Wa Aharan, At, Yakah, Yad Dabar, Al, Paratazah, Waz Salak, At, Banya, Ban Yasha'ala, Ma'aratazah, Salaki, Ma'aratazawa. So now we're going to go in the English and what we just read in the Hebrew. So in the English, we're going to read verse 26 to chapter 7, verse 2. All right. Verse 26. These are that Aaron and Moses, to whom the Lord said, bring out the children of Israel from the land of Egypt according to their armies. Verse 27. These are they which spake to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring out the children of Israel from Egypt. These are that Moses and Aaron. Verse 28. And it came to pass on the day when the Lord spake unto Moses in the land of Egypt, that the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I am the Lord. Speak thou unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, all that I say unto thee. Verse 30. And Moses said before the Lord, behold, I am of uncircumcised lips, and how shall Pharaoh hearken unto me? Chapter 7, verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh, which is something to see. You know, Christians, when Christians see God in the Bible, they think the Most High name is God. When God is a title, you know, God could, a title mean power, angel, like that. It's authority, So the Lord made Moses a God to Pharaoh, all right? And Aaron, thy brother, shall be thy prophet. Verse 2. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land. All right. So right here, what we read about is us. That's Blacks, Hispanic, Native American. Same way we slaves in America, this is spiritual Egypt. Well, we were nothing new under the sun. We were slaves in Egypt, and Moses, the Lord's son Moses, to come deliver us. Same way what we doing today. The ISUPK and Commander Junior Honor. We waking our people up, trying to lead them out of this place. Tell them, come out of Babylon. Come out of her, my people. Come out of the ways of America, the tradition. Like yesterday, a lot of our people, they celebrating Valentine's Day. That day is a whorish holiday. That is not a heart. A heart does not look like that. That is the shape of a woman bending down. That's her backside. Valentine's Day is a day of whoredom. That's why on that day, every woman, they don't even have to have a man. They looking for a man on that day to go buy them some candy, some flour, and after that to go have sex. That's all it's about. Valentine's Day is a day of whoredom. Christians don't even believe sex is marriage. You know what I'm saying? And you got little kids, they training them up from young. Will you be my Valentine? I remember in first, second grade, giving girls some candy, girl giving us cards and stuff for Valentine's Day. That's a day we does not celebrate. All right. So now we're gonna go back to the Hebrew. We're gonna read Exodus chapter 7, and we're gonna read from verse 3 to verse 9. All right, verse 3. Wa'anya al-Kusha at Laba Para'ah wa Waha Rabayatyu at Ata Atatyu wa at Mawapatyu Ba'arataza Matazarium. Verse 4. Wala'a Yashama Al Akam Para'ah Wana Datyu At Yatyu Bama Tazarium Waha Wa Taza At Ya'at Taza Ba'atyu At Amyu Banya Yasha'ala Ma'arataza Matazarium Bashapatyu Gadalium. Verse 5. While you dawa. No. While you dawa. Matazarium. Kaya. Anya. Yahweh. Banatatya. At. Yad. Al. Matazarium. Waha. Wa tazaatyu. At. Banya. Yasha'ala. Mat. Will come. Verse 6. Waya Asha. Masha. Wa Aharan. Ka Ashar. Tazawu. Tazawaha. Yahweh. Atam. Khan. Ashawa. Verse 7. Wama Shaban. Shamanyam. Shana. Ban Shalash. Washamanyan. Shana. Badabar. Al. Para'ah. Verse 8. Waya Amar. Yahweh. Al. Mashah. Wa'al. Aharan. La'amar. Verse 9. Kaya. Yadabar. Al. Akam. Para'ah. La Amatan. Salakin. La Amar. Dawa. Lakam. Mawapat. Wa'a. Marat. Al. Aharan. Kwak. At. Mata. Mat. Salakin. Matak. Waha Shalak. Lapanyu. Lara'a. Yahaya. Latanyana. So now we're going to read it in the English. We're going to read verse 3 to 9 in the English. Verse 3. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth my army and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgment. So the Lord saying, he telling Moses, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. But I'm going to harden his heart. So he ain't, because the Lord said, I want to bring Israel out with great judgment. And the Lord going to go against Egypt. All right? Verse 5. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt and bring out the children of Israel from among them. Verse 6. And Moses and Aaron did as the Lord commanded them. So did they. Verse 7. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. So Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron was 83. That's when they came to do the work of the Most High, to bring us out at 80 and 83. Aaron was Moses' older brother. All right. Verse 8. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. So the Lord let Moses know, Pharaoh, since you come and talking about the God of Israel, say let his people go. He like the Lord saying, Pharaoh gonna say, show a miracle. And he said Moses gonna tell Aaron to lay his staff down, and he's gonna turn to a serpent. All right, so now we're gonna go back to the Hebrew, and we're gonna start from chapter 7, verse 10 to 16. All right. So now we're going to read verse 10 in the Hebrew. Wayaba'a, Masha, Wa'a, Haran, Al, Para'a, Waya, Asha, Shalaka, Waya, Ashawa, Khan, Ka Ashor, Tazawa, Yahweh, Waya Shalak, Aharan, At, Matahawa, Lapanyo, Para'a, Wa Lapanyo, Abadyo, Waya Haya, Latanyana. Verse 11. Waya Para'a, Gam, Para'a, Lakai Kamyu, Wala Maka Salaka, Wala Makashapyu, Waya Asha, Ashawa, Gam, Hama, Ka Ratamyu, Matazaryu, Balahat, Yaham. Verse 12. Waya Shalayatwa, Ayash, Matawa, Waya Hayawa, Lata Nayanam, Waya Bala, Mata, Aharan, Atam, Matatam. Verse 13. Waya Kazak, Lab, Para'a, Wala'a, Shema, Alaham, Ka'ashar, Dabar, Yahweh. Verse 14. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Kabad, Lab, Para'a, Ma'al, Lashalak, Ha'am. Verse 15. Lakah, Al, Para'a, Babakwar, Hana, Ya Taza'a, Hamanyam, Hamanyamha, Wana Tazabat, Lakwa Ra'atwa, Al, Shapat, Haya'ar, Wahamata, Ashar, Hanapak, Lanakash, Dakwak, Bayadak. Verse 16. Wa'a Marat, Alayawa, Yahweh, Alahaya, Ha'a Barayam, Shalakanya, Alayak, La Amar, Shalak, Ada, Amya, Waya, Abadanya, Bamadabar, Wahana, La'a, Shama'ite, Ad, Ka. So now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the English, and we're gonna read verse 10 to 16 in the English. Verse 10. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servant, and it became a serpent. Verse 11. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magician of Egypt. They also did in like manner with their enchantments. Verse 12. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. Verse 13. And he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them as the Lord had said. Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refused to let the people go. Get thee unto Pharaoh in the morning. Lo, he goeth out unto the waters, and thou shalt stand by the river brink against he come. And the rod which was turned to a serpent shalt thou take in thy hand, and thou shalt say unto him, the Lord God of the Hebrews has sent me unto thee, saying, let my people go, that they may serve me in the wilderness. And behold, hitherto thou wouldest not hear. So the Lord told Moses, go, when Pharaoh go in the morning by the river, you're going to go there with that same rod. All right? So now we're going to go back to the Hebrew. And we're going to read verse 17 to 23 in the Hebrew. Verse 17. Ka, Amar, Yahweh, Baza'at, Dada'a, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Hana, Anakya, Makah, Bamata, Ashar, Bayatya, Al, Hamanyam, Ashar, Bayar, Wana, Apatwa, Ladam, verse 18. Wahad Daga, Ashar, Bayar, Damawat, Wabaash, Hayar, Wana, La'aw, Salaki, Wana, La'awa, Matazarian, Lashadawat, Manyam, Man, Hayar, verse 19. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Amar, Al, Aharan, Kwak, Matak, Wanata, Yadak, Al, Manyamya, Matazarian, Al, Naharatham, Al, Ya'a, Rayaham, Wa'al, Agam Yaham, Wa'al, Kal, Makwawa, Manyam Yaham, Waya, Salak, Waya, Hayawa, Dam, Wahaya, Dam, Bakal, Arataza, Matazarian, Waba'at Tazayam, Waba'abanyu, verse 20. Waya'asha, Khan, Mashah, Wa'aharan, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Wayaram, Bamata, Wayak, Ata, Hamanyam, Ashar, Bayar, La'ayanya, Para'a, Wala'ayanya, Abayur, Wayahapa'u, Kal, Hamanyam, Ashar, Bayar, Ladam. Verse 21. Wahadaga, Ashar, Bayar, Mata, Wayab Ba'ash, Hayar, Wala'a, Yakal, Matazarian, Lashadawat, Mayam, Man, Hayar, Wayahaya, Hadam, Bakal, Arataza, Matazarian. Verse 22. Waya Ashawa, Khan, Karatamya, Matazarian, Balatayaham, Waya Kazak, Laba, Para'a, Wala'a, Shema, Alaham, Kashar, Dabar, Yahweh. Verse 23. Wayapan, Para'a, Wayaba'a, Al, Bayatwa, Wala'a, Shata, Labawa, Gam, Laza'ata. So now we're going to read in the English. We're going to read verse 17 to 23 in the English. Verse 17. Thus say the Lord, in this thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in my hand upon the waters, which are in the rivers, and they shall be turned to blood. And the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink, and the Egyptians shall look to drink of the water of the river. Verse 19. And the Lord spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, take thy rod, and stretch out thy hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams, upon their rivers, and upon their ponds, and upon all their pools of water, that they may become blood, and that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone. So the Lord got Moses and Aaron turning all the waters in Egypt into blood. So now they ain't gonna be able to drink. That's the Lord fighting for us. You know what I'm saying? And that also the Lord showing that he is with Moses. The Lord doing this, Moses doing it. Which is what Christians seem to get confused with the miracle Christ did. For some reason, Christians think Christ was the Most High God. But the Most High was doing that through Christ. Same way the Most High did all of these plays through Moses. All right? Verse 20. And Moses and Aaron did so as the Lord commanded. And he lifted up the rod and smote the waters that were in the river in the sight of Pharaoh and in the sight of his servants. And all the waters that were in the river were turned to blood. Verse 21. And the fish that was in the river died, and the river stank. And the Egyptian could not drink of the water of the river. And there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt. Verse 22. And the magician of Egypt did so with their enchantments. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, neither did he hearken unto them, as the Lord had said. Verse 23. And Pharaoh turned and went into his house, neither did he set his heart to this also. So now we're gonna read our last 7 verse. We're gonna read Exodus chapter 7, and we're gonna read verse 24 all the way to chapter 8, verse 1. So Exodus chapter 7, verse 24 in the Hebrew. Wayah Kapal, Kal, Matazarian, Sabayabat, Hayar, Mayam, Lashadawat, Kaya, La'a, Yakal, Lashata, Mamayamya, Hayar, verse 25. Wayam, La'a, Shaba'ata, Yam, Akarya, Hakawat, Yahweh, Ata, Hayar, verse 26. Wayamar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Ba'a, Al, Para'ah, Wa'a, Marat, Alyua, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Shalak, Ata, Amya, Waya, Abadnawa, Naya. Verse 27. Wa'am, Ma'an, Adawa, La Shalak, Hana, Anakaya, Nakab, Atam, Ka, Gabawalak, Ba Taza, Para, Da'ayam, verse 28. Washa Rataza, Hayar, Taza, Para, Da'ayam, Wa'alawa, Wabawa, Baba Yadak, Waba Kador, Masha Kabak, Wa'al, Mata, Ma Salaki, Matadak, Wababayat, Abayika, Waba Amka, Waba Wabata Nawaryaka, Waba Masha Awawatyaka. Verse 29. Habakah, Waba Amak, Wabakah, Abayaka, Ya'aw, Ha Tazaparadanyam. Verse Exodus chapter 8, verse 1, the last verse. Ya'amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Amar, Al, Aharan, Nataha, Atah, Yadaka. Huh? Oh, Slaki, y'all. My bad. Thank y'all for. I jumped to the right. I went from 27 to 29. My bad, Slaki. Let me go back to verse 28. Slaki. And the what? In the English? Chapter 7, stop at 25 of Exodus. What is there something right here? Let me see. Salaki, y'all. Let me see. There's something the wrong one. Salaki, y'all. My bad. I see what happened. And then what I changed the thing to 1. They wrote verse 1, but it was supposed to be 7 to 25 and then 8, 1 to 5. They did it verse 1. So I'm going to just start over. But that's why I was reading. He just wrote the wrong verse on it. So I'm going to start over. It's going to be after 25. That's Exodus chapter 8, verse 1. And I'm going to read verse 1 to 5. 1 to 5. As a matter of fact, that was the title was. But when he sent that, I changed it. But yeah, it was a little messed up. No sweat. So Exodus chapter 8, verse 1. Ya'amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Ba'al, Al, Parahah, Wa'al, Marat, Al, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Shalak. Shalak. Let me see if I can edit this one more time. Put this right. And the water for y'all with that. Shalak. Let me see if I can't. Oh well. It was a little mistake. It looked like I did. All right. Verse 1. Ya'amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Ba'al, Al, Para'ah, Wa'al, Marat, Al, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Shalak, Atah, Amya, Waya Abadnawa. Verse 2. wa ama, ma'an, adawa, la shalak, hana, ananakyu, shalaki, anakyu, nagap, ata, ka, gabawalak, ba taza, paradanya. Verse 3 was Sharat Taza, Hayar, Taza, Para Da'anyam, Wa Alawa, Wa Ba'awa, Baba Yatak, Wa Ba Kadar, Mashakap, Wa Al, Matadak, Wa Babayat, Abad Yaka, Wa Ba Amak, Wa Ba the Na War Yaka, Wa Ba Masha, Awawat Yaka. Verse 4, Wabaka, Waba Amak, Wabaka, Abayika. So like this should be Abayak, Ya'aw, Ha, Taza, Parada'ani. And verse 5, this would be the last verse, Exodus chapter 8, verse 5. Well, Ya'amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Amar, Al, Aharan, Nataha, Ata, Yadak, Bamatak, Al, Hana, Harat, Al, Haya, Anyam, Wa'al, Ha'agamyam, Waha, Al, Ata, Ha-Tazah, Paradanyam, Al, Aratazah, Matazarian. So now we're gonna go into English, and we're gonna read Exodus chapter 7, and we're gonna read from verse 24 all the way to Exodus chapter 8, verse 5. Verse 24. And all the Egyptians dig round about the river for water to drink, for they could not drink of the water of the river. And 7 days were fulfilled. After that, the Lord had smitten the river. So the river, when Moses turned into blood, that was like that for 7 days. All of the fish died. You know, they digging around the river trying to look for some water. 7 days without water. That's a long time to go. Even made the water the water they had stored up turned into blood. That's through Moses and Aaron, but that was the Most High did that. All right. Chapter 8, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, let my people go, that they may serve me. Verse 2. And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all the border with frogs. Verse 3. And the river shall bring forth frogs abundantly, which shall go up and come into thine house, and into thy bedchamber, and upon thy bed, and into the house of thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy ovens, and into thy near tribe. So think about it. Frogs coming everywhere. So you go to lay down, frogs jumping in the bed. You know, it's just frogs everywhere. You near a pot when you go to cook, frogs jumping out. You know, man, I could. Sisters would be loved. Everybody you go to use the restroom, frog jumping out the toilet. It's like, you know, like a lot of them, man, your heart can fail you for fear. You can catch a heart attack, you know. Like you going to lay down and you feel something squirming under you, a whole frog. You know what I'm saying? That what the Most High was doing to them. You know, He was doing that for us. Verse 4. And the fraud shall come up both on thee and upon thy people, and upon all thy servants. Verse 5. And the Lord spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch forth thy hand with thy rod over the streams, over the rivers, and over the ponds, and cause frauds to come up upon the land of Egypt. So y'all, with that's the end of the Sabbath. We're reading chapter Exodus chapter 8, verse 5. So now we're gonna say the prayers, Amanu, which means to say, thanks a lot. How long the boy? Somebody need to call and make sure. All right. Panyan Hakodam, stand and face the east. We're gonna face the east. All right, we're gonna read in the Hebrew the Lord's Prayer. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Daba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Asha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanaw, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Lanaw, Kawawak now, Kasalak now, Kawawak you now, Wala'a, Dabayat now, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashanaw, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahata Parat, La Awal Lanyam. Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, we're going to read the Hakak, which is the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Baba Kushon, Nathalanaw, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Ka Michaelah, Wakal Manawa, Hakak, La Salaki, La Tahor, Ha Mata Salaki, Ha Mat Salaki, Ha Mat Tazaraya, Hakak, Laha Kwanyam, Hamat, Hakak, Arakawa, Hatama Al, Lagosh, Bashem Yahushua, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. We're going to read the blessed Israel, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha'al, Wahabayat, Sapari, Barak, Bashem Yahushua, the water Aman. What we say in the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a Ayan, Ahahorya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azorya, Ma'am, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Wa Arataza, Ayatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamar, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazar, Al Yad, Yam Yaakov, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakakab, Wayarak, La Yala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Markara, Yashamar, At Napaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaaka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ata, Wa'ad, I will love. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Dam Yulakam, Al-Dakarash, Wa-Al-Dashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Al-Yabyuka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Amaka, Ya'ara Yamu, Sawada, Wayata, Ya'atazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Amaru, Lakawa, Wanakatyadu, Magayu, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa'at Tazawa, Laba, Yakabu, Al Yaka, Baryat, Yakaratwu, Ahayu, Adawam, Wa Yashama, Alayam, Mawa'abu, Wa Hagari, Gabal, Wa Amawan, Wa Amalak, Palashat, Am Yashabu, Tazawar, Gam Ashur, Nalawa, Am, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Kamati, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayab Young, Banakal, Kakwashwa, Nasamatu, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Alama, Shamyatawa, Nada, Yatmawa, Ka'ara, Waka Za'abu, Waka Zabak, Waka Tazal, Mana'a, Ka, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amaru, Nayara Rashab, Nanawa, Ay, Nawat, Alahayu, Alahaya, Shamyatawa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Daba'ara Ya'ara, Wa Kalahabu, Dalahat, Haharya, Khan, Daradapu, Basa Araka, Wabasa, Wapaka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aya'ad, Wayakapawa, Waya Abawa, Waya Da'awa, Kaya Atam, Shamka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Akal, Ha-Arataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee, and lift up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hid one. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacle of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kassan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ori and Legiel. Yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Amunah, who say, let us take to ourselves the houses of God possession. Oh my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, and as the fire burning on wood, and as the flame setting the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temper, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. The blessings in the Hebrew, Barak, Atah Yahweh, Why Yahweh Shah, Why Micah, Why Alahanya, Matazab Yah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawap, Hasaranya, Ha Quatazanya, Hakaya Yanya, Waha Awatya, Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shah, the water of man. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahweh, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. And with that, we're going to read the announcements. We're going to let Trooper go. We're going to read the announcements before we end the class.
We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. New rule for brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limit for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation is the Feast of Purim on the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. Thursday, the 13th of March, and Friday, the 14th of March. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, That'll be the end of the class. And we'll give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Yahweh Shia Shabbarakatah.
Yahweh turn star, face the sisters. Yahweh Salah. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh class dismissed.
And with that, that's the end of the class. Class is how do y'all taking it? Kwam Yashara.
Kwab Yashar.